Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and this video is well overdue.
High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some.
Hey y'all, I'm back again with another video, and this video is gonna be about my basic training experience. You know, nothing major, a little razzle dazzle to calm y'all thoughts. If y'all got anybody that's about to ship out, you know, if anybody's watching this about to ship out, comment your date below, and then, well, y'all probably ain't even about to ship out no more because of all this coronavirus stuff. But if you still are gonna ship out, comment your date below. If you have any questions, ask me, I'll tell you. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe this video, and turn on your notifications too. Period. But let's get right into this video. So, as far as basic is all a mental game. Physically, it will challenge you if you're not in shape, but that's not the hardest part. The yelling, you'll get used to the yelling. But the hardest part I found for myself and for most of my friends in basic was living with a bunch of other females from different backgrounds and also being away from your family. I know that people who did have children did struggle a lot not being able to talk to their children, because I'm not gonna lie, them NTIs, they got families and stuff, and I'm not gonna say they don't care about how you feel, but it's their job to prepare you for the Air Force. It's their job to be harsh and be hard on you, so when you get out here to the real world, you not looking dumb. My flight, we had all good NTIs, so we got quite a bit of phone calls, but don't take me saying that and think you're gonna go to basic and get phone calls, because I know some of my friends that I met outside of my flight when I got to my duty station, my first duty station, they MTIs, they got 2 phone calls the whole time they was there. 2, whether they had kids or anything. So just be mindful that you might not get no phone calls. Some people got 1, and that was the initial. So just depends. It is hard, especially if you're family oriented. I went from November. I went from November 6th to January. My graduation date was January 4th. That entire time I was away from my family, so I missed all the holidays: Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I missed my mom's birthday, my aunt's birthday, all my cousins. So that was hard for me because I'm very family oriented. Those holidays are like my favorite holidays. So for me to be in a dorm with 30 other females, some of them I didn't even like, that was hard. And if you know me, you know I have a slick mouth and you know I have attitude problems sometimes, but I'm working on them. So it's hard. Not all those females are clean. Not all those females are well-mannered. Some of them just are there just because they didn't have anything else, not anything else to do. They didn't have a choice. Their parents gave them ultimatums. You're gonna go to the military, you're gonna get out of my house. It was that type of stuff. So overall, I cannot say that basic was hard for me. It was not. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, but it's not like nobody can do it. You got to remember, thousands graduate from basic weekly. So it's not anything you can do. I think anybody can do basic if you really work hard, if you put in the work, if you go in open-minded, if you have a positive attitude. Don't go to basic thinking you're going to do it all by yourself. Those are the people who do not make it. If you think you're going to go to basic, get by doing everything by yourself, you're wrong. The whole point is to work together. Whether you like each other or not, it's teaching you. Basic literally is a game. It's a game that you learn life lessons from. It's teaching you that even though you don't like somebody, you have to work with them to get the mission done. Period. So if you don't like somebody, that's fine. You don't have to like them. But it teaches you can't be disrespectful. It teaches you how to talk to them. Because you might not like somebody, But you gotta sit next to them every day. You gotta sleep next to them every day. You gotta help them out when they're down. You can't just leave them in basic, because then if they not right, you gonna get in trouble. Your MTI gonna be like, well, why didn't none of y'all help her? Why she the only one looking crazy? I'm telling you, they do. Another thing that was kind of hard for me was them MTIs are gonna talk to you crazy. I don't do well with people talking to me crazy. So it's like, I be looking, you be wanting to say, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I'm a grown ass woman. You're not finna talk to me like that. Damn, my heat on. But you gonna be like, damn, who are you talking to? Like, you're not talking to me, dog. Ain't no way you talking to me. You're not talking to me. But you gotta shut up and you gotta just, that used to be my face in basic every day. Can't say nothing. Another key thing that I think a lot of people, when I used to watch YouTube videos, a lot of people didn't talk about or didn't like say enough about, or whatever you want to say. Mind your damn business. Mind your business. Do not be dipping and dabbing in everybody's business, especially when they be talking about drama and stuff like that. When you're in basic, you have one goal: graduate. Pass all your tests so you can graduate on time. Because you got to think, your parents is paying all this money for these plane tickets. You don't got time to be in drama. And drama, basic is like high school as well. It's grown women and then there are little kids. You're going to have people from 17 to sometimes 30 in your flight. And even the 30-year-olds be in drama. I'm telling y'all, do not get sucked into drama. Do not get sucked into that shit. Mind your business. If it ain't nothing positive, dust your shoulders off, keep it pushing. Because you're going to waste your time. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get in trouble. Because your MTI going to be like, and they take stuff so serious and basic. Like, the smallest thing will get you washed back. And you do not want to get washed back. Washed back, we're not even gonna go there. That's a detail for another day, but you do not want to get washed back. And just remember, I know on the days when I was physically tired, mentally exhausted, I used to just think about how proud my parents would be of me. My aunt was in the army, how proud she would be, how I couldn't wait to see the look on my mom's face when she see me in my uniform and she see all the things I've done and, you know, my accomplishments and stuff. That's what kept me going, knowing that I could financially provide for myself and help my family out too if need be. Like, those are the things that motivated me through those hard times, because you're gonna have days where you're gonna lay there and you're gonna be like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why did I do this? I don't think this is for me. Even to this day in the military, I still sit here and think about that. But I made the right decision joining the military. It is hard sometimes, but I met some of the best people in the world. I met my boyfriend. I got a mentor. I met a lot of good people. So you just got to go into basic with an open mind. I remember when I went to basic, I thought I could take my friends with me. Not take my friends with me, but, you know, still be on that same level. You left home for a reason. So don't take your old ways to basic and think that's going to fly, because it's not. So when you get to basic, just be open-minded. And it's hard not to have the attitude. Believe you me, I know it's hard. Try your best to wake up every day in good spirits and with a positive attitude. Your attitude, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna have a good, nice attitude all day, because you're not. It's gonna be some days where they just keep like hammering y'all asses all day. I remember all day, my MTI was lighting our asses up all day long. And it was a lesson, but we wasn't getting it. So he had to keep hammering us till we got it. So it's gonna be days, it's gonna be bad days, it's gonna be good days. But overall, basic is not that hard. It's not nothing you cannot do. So don't go in thinking you gonna fail, because they make you do some shit you never thought you would do. Like, I hate speaking in public and front of people. I hate telling people what to do. You're gonna have to do that. And do not volunteer for nothing. If they ask you who likes public speaking, keep your hand down. Do not volunteer for nothing. If they ask you who's good at cleaning, don't volunteer for nothing. Just if they want you to do something, they're gonna ask you personally, but do not go out your way to do not volunteer or go out your way to do anything. I was quiet. They start asking all them questions, me. I'm not volunteering for none of that. Now, if you want to volunteer, that's on you. But me personally, I wasn't volunteering for all that. No, ma'am. Be open-minded. And I promise, I went into basic thinking I could do it by myself. You cannot do it by yourself. You need people there to talk to. You will go insane in basic training if you go there and think you're going to do it by yourself. You do the same thing every single day. You have classes you have to take. You're going to need help. You're going to need help for, you do little activities and little games and little, like, what do they call it? I don't know what I forgot. I can't think of it. But you do things in groups and you have to work together. And you don't get to pick your groups. They pick your groups for you. So they're not going to put you with somebody that you are buddy-buddy with, that you're cool with. They're more than likely going to mix you up and mix you in with people you don't talk to just to see how you're going to act. They do stuff like that. They put you in awkward positions. They put you in bad positions. They put you in weird positions to see what you're going to do. For example, our MTI told us to do something a certain way. So we did it that way. The next day, our other MTI came in going off because that's not what he liked. And we was trying to explain to him, well, sir, use your reporting statement. Do not forget that reporting statement. They gonna light your ass up if you do. Anyway, we're trying to explain to him, well, this is how Sergeant told us to do it. We still got lit up. They don't care. They do that on purpose to mess with your mind. Don't give in to that. Just be like, okay, whatever. And you gonna have snitches in your flight. Do not be no snitch and do not be involved in all that. Keep your mouth closed. If you got something to say, keep it to yourself. You feel me? Now, somebody need to be told, if they need to be like told off, do not cuss them out. Now me, that was my problem. I used to cuss people out. I never got in trouble, but that's just me. Keep it cute, keep it professional. That's the best advice I can give you. You got a problem with somebody, talk it out. If you think somebody got a problem with you, hey sis, let me holler at you. You got a problem, what's up? Like, talk about it. Don't be on that other stuff. Don't think you about to go to basic and you about to be Mayweathering people, because you're gonna get kicked out. You cannot fight in basic. But just don't be like scared. Don't be intimidated. I mean, you're gonna be intimidated, but like, don't let them intimidate you. Don't be crying. Like, I had so many people on my flight that used to cry. Now, don't get me wrong, I did cry, but people was crying every day or every other day. Don't be like that. It's not nothing to cry. It's not nothing like that to cry over. That it's annoying. It's dumb. Some of the stuff they're gonna have to do is dumb. You're gonna be like, bro, this is pointless. You're never gonna do this in the real world. But it's to teach you a lesson, like I said before. As far as the physical, you have run days and you have strength days. For strength days, you literally do like body workouts, body weight workouts. You don't lift weights. You don't do anything like that. You do push-ups, sit-ups, mountain climbers, squats. You do stuff like that. Running, you literally run. I can't remember if it was 30 minutes or if it was an hour they put on the clock, but you run for that whole time. You don't have to do a sprint. You don't have to do anything like that, but they ease you into it. They don't just throw you on the track and be like, run. They ease you into it. So I promise, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I promise, if you go to basic and you do the work, like the physical aspect, if you do the work, you work hard, you push yourself, like, even if you just push yourself a little bit every day, push yourself, I promise you will pass your PC test. You will pass basic. the physical part is not hard. The stuff I used to do in basketball was harder than what they make you do in basic military training. And sometimes like your body, because you're working out every day in basic, your body is going to be tired, but just push yourself and you will be fine. Like, you're going to be sore. You're going to be like, bruh, I can't do this shit today. I don't feel like, don't give into it. Push through it. You'll be fine. Really working out takes your mind off of the extra shit for the most part. Church. Go to church. Oh my God. Church is where you can be yourself. You ain't got to worry about no. There's no MTIs allowed at church. That don't mean go to church and wild out. Church is like supposed to be a good getaway. A good place for you to connect with God, pray, sing, dance, whatever. Like, you can just be yourself. You can laugh, you can smile. Like, just go to church. I promise you'll feel better each week. I would say not to volunteer to be a dorm chief. Do not volunteer to be an element leader. If they choose you to be an element leader, good luck. If they choose you to be dorm chief, good luck. But basic is just like, you'll get what I'm saying when you go. When you ship out, when you drive up to them on the bus and you see the man with the little hat, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Because my heart was racing. Like, I started shaking. I'm like, oh my God, bruh, I just want to go back home. But no, like, I did it and it worked out for the best for me. But just be positive, stay positive at all times. Always know why you went to basic, whether it's you wanted to better your life, you wanted to start a business, you wanted to, all that. Use that as your motivation to get through. That's what I did, because some days I promise, like, I was just like, bro, I'm about to call my mom and tell her to come get me. Like, I can't do this shit no more. I don't want to do this shit no more. So just use those goals, and you can even use your family or your kids. Use that as your motivation. But like I said before, it's a mind game. It's a big mind game. I think every military basic training, boot camp, all that, it's all mental. It's literally mentally breaking you down. Every week, they're mentally breaking you down to build you back up to be what the Air Force needs you to be. Or the Marines, or the Navy, or the Army, whatever you decide you want to do, is literally, that's what it's doing. So, my advice to anybody out there going to basic, own that shit. Don't be scared. Go in there, do what you gotta do, come out. You get to see your family. You get to go back to, you don't get to go back to your regular life, but you get to go back to a new life. You get a clean slate. You get to start over. So be open-minded, stay positive, stay out of drama. Don't get caught up into none of that BS, and remember your goals. And I think that will get you through the 8.5 weeks. And if you didn't know, basic is not 7.5 weeks anymore. It's 8.5, because they do Airman's Week in basic. We get these airman times with our MTI, and they sit down and you talk about all these different scenarios, drinking and driving, sexual assault, all that. You talk about that, and that's considered airman's time. So write letters too. Forget about that. If you have time. I know I was supposed to write a couple people in basic, and I really didn't have time. I only had time to write ever so often. I know my grandma, my mom, my dad, they wrote me. My friends wrote me as well. But like, sometimes you just don't have time. You have so much stuff to do in basic. You're always going to be busy. You're always going to be tired. And when you do have downtime, usually you got to study. So just remember, it's nothing you cannot do. Be confident. Basic definitely gave me more confidence. If you're not a confident person, how I was, it'll help you. So just own it. You got it. Don't worry. I promise it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, I really wish I could like videotape what really went on. Y'all be in there laughing. Like, some of the stuff that goes on in basic is absolutely funny. And you're gonna laugh. Like, you're gonna have time for your laughing, but don't get caught. Don't get caught. But if you like this video, comment down below. Give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed by now, I don't know what you're waiting for, because I be hitting y'all with the hair tutorials. I'm about to hit y'all with more since we on lockdown. You feel me? I had to go to work today, but only for an hour and 30 minutes. So got more free time. About to start hitting y'all with more content. If y'all want more military videos, also like this video. Comment what y'all want to know, what else y'all want to know about the Air Force, or what else y'all want to know about my personal experience in the Air Force or with basic or anything like that. And I'll do y'all a little razzle dazzle, shazzle razzle, you feel me? Okay, but yeah, that's all. So make sure y'all come back and stay tuned for more. Make sure y'all come back and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.